Have you ever scrolled through social media and seen someone flaunting a brand new luxury car or a designer handbag and thought, wow, they must be rich? Then, maybe you have heard stories of millionaires who drive old cars and live in modest homes. It makes you wonder, does flashing cash mean you are wealthy, or is the secret to building wealth hidden in a more humble lifestyle? Today, we are diving deep into this exact question: luxury spending versus frugal living. Which path truly builds wealth faster? Stick around because the answer might surprise you and could completely change the way you think about money. Let us start by defining our terms. What exactly is luxury spending? It is not just about buying expensive things. It is about prioritizing high-end, often non-essential goods and services that provide comfort, status, or pleasure. Think first-class flights, five-star hotel stays, designer clothes, and the latest high-tech gadgets. People who engage in luxury spending often value experiences and the feeling of success that these purchases can bring. They might argue that life is short and you should enjoy the fruits of your labor. They work hard, so why should they not play hard? On the other side of the coin, we have frugal living. Frugality is often misunderstood as being cheap or depriving yourself. But true frugality is not about that at all. It is about being resourceful, mindful, and intentional with your spending. Frugal individuals prioritize value over brand names. They will look for deals, cook at home instead of eating out, repair things instead of replacing them, and carefully track their expenses. Their goal is not to spend as little as possible, but to spend wisely on what truly matters to them, so they can allocate more of their income towards their financial goals, like saving and investing. Now let us imagine two individuals. We will call them Alex and Ben. Both are 30 years old, and both earn a solid income of $100,000 a year. Alex is a firm believer in enjoying life to the fullest right now. After taxes, Alex takes home about $70,000. A significant portion of this goes towards a luxury lifestyle. Alex leases a premium car for $800 a month, lives in a trendy downtown apartment for $2,500 a month, eats out frequently, and takes lavish vacations. After all is said and done, Alex manages to save about 5% of their take-home income, which is $3,500 a year. Ben, on the other hand, embraces a frugal mindset. Ben also takes home $70,000 a year. However, Ben drives a reliable, paid-off used car, lives in a more affordable neighborhood where rent is $1,500 a month, meal preps most of the week, and enjoys low-cost hobbies like hiking and reading. Because of these conscious choices, Ben is able to save a whopping 40% of their take-home income. That comes out to $28,000 a year. Here's where it gets really interesting. Both Alex and Ben decide to invest their savings. Let us assume they both invest in a simple index fund that returns an average of 8% per year. Alex invests $3,500 annually. Ben invests $28,000 annually. Let us fast forward 10 years. Alex, who has been investing $3,500 a year, would have a portfolio worth approximately $54,000. Not bad, right? But now let us look at Ben. By investing $28,000 a year, Ben's portfolio would have grown to an incredible $433,000. That is 8 times more than Alex, just from making different spending choices on the same income. After 20 years, the gap becomes a chasm. Alex's investment portfolio would be around $175,000. Ben's portfolio? It would have skyrocketed to over $1.4 million. Ben is officially a millionaire while Alex is still far from it. After 30 years, Ben would have over $3.5 million, while Alex would have just under $440,000. This powerful phenomenon is the magic of compound interest. It is not just about the money you save. It is about the money your money earns over time. The more you invest and the earlier you start, the more powerful the compounding effect becomes. Ben's frugal habits gave him a massive advantage by providing a much larger principal to invest each year. While Alex was spending money on things that depreciate like a fancy car, Ben was putting money into assets that appreciate and generate more wealth. But does this mean you have to give up everything you enjoy to become wealthy? Absolutely not. The key is not deprivation, but balance and intentionality. This is where the concept of value-based spending comes in. You do not have to be an extreme minimalist or a reckless spender. Instead, you can find a happy medium. Think about what you truly value in life. Is it travel? Is it having a beautiful home? Is it gourmet food? Identify 2 or 3 areas where you're happy to spend more money because they bring you genuine joy and fulfillment. For everything else, be ruthless in cutting costs. If you love to travel, maybe you can drive an older car and cook more meals at home to fund your adventures. If having a nice apartment is your top priority, perhaps you can cut back on buying new clothes and electronics. This approach allows you to enjoy some luxuries without derailing your financial future. You get the best of both worlds. The goal is to create a budget that aligns with your values, not one that just follows a set of rigid rules. When your spending is intentional, you feel less like you are making sacrifices and more like you are making smart, empowered choices for your future. So, to answer our original question, which builds wealth faster, luxury spending or frugal living? The numbers speak for themselves. Frugal living, when combined with consistent investing, is undeniably the faster and more reliable path to building significant wealth. The discipline of saving a large portion of your income creates a powerful engine for financial growth that luxury spending simply cannot compete with. However, the ultimate goal is not just to accumulate money, but to build a life you love. A life of extreme frugality with no room for joy is not sustainable for most people. The sweet spot is conscious, value-based spending. Be frugal on the things that do not matter to you, so you can afford to be generous with the things that do, all while aggressively saving and investing for your future. It is about shifting your mindset from short-term gratification to long-term freedom. Every dollar you save and invest is a step towards financial independence. A step towards a future where you have the choice to work because you want to, not because you have to. What are your thoughts on this? Are you team luxury, team frugal, or somewhere in the middle? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your strategies for balancing enjoying life now with saving for the future. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful and it made you think, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content on personal finance and building wealth. Do not forget to hit that notification bell so you will not miss our next video. See you next time.